What's up, everyone? This is Sonic Mix, and today I'm here to give my review for WWE SmackDown Live for September 27th, 2016. And overall, I thought this was a pretty interesting yet fine show. Good overall. Uh, there was one program, which I'm going to mention, of course, in just a moment, that I really wasn't feeling, but we're going to get to that in a second. Actually, we're going to talk about it right now. So the night kicked off with the Randy Orton promo, with Bray Wyatt mentioning his promo as well. I know I've said this already, but there's something about this program that I'm not feeling it. I would say both guys did fine on the mic wise, but at first I was interested, but then I kind of lost complete interest when they did that whole that Orton couldn't wrestle, so they had Kane to come in. That's when I lost complete interest, practically. There were backstage segments of this, but we're going to get to those in just a moment. But the actual match kicked off with an 8-man tag. It was, who was it? It was American Alpha and the tag team champs Rhino and Slater against the Usos and the Ascension. I thought this was a fine match. Nothing out of this world spectacular, seeing it is a 4-on-4 tag team or 8-man tag, so nothing really too crazy happened, like no flying dives or anything like that. They seem to be continuing with the leg of Chad Gable. And actually, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Rhino was not in this match at all. Like, I don't even think he didn't even participate, because I think for the most part it was Gable, Jason, and Slater, and I think everybody on the opposite side of the team got their fare in the ring. Unless he did in commercial break, or I just wasn't paying attention. I give this match a 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 out of 5. Then right after that, we had ourselves another tag team match. Yeah, Teddy Long must have been backstage, because we were having ourselves a tag team match. But this tag team was Naomi and Nikki Bella versus Carmella and Natalya. Nothing too exciting about this match. I actually thought this match went a little bit way too long. Carmella and Natalya, they both pick up the win for this match. So I'm assuming somewhere Carmella and Nikki Bella are going to have a match, possibly at No Mercy, which it seems like that may be the route. But nothing too special. I thought the match went a little bit too long. I give this match a 2 on the dot, and that might be a little bit too generous, but I'll give it a 2 on the dot. Up next, which I thought was probably the eyeballer of the whole SmackDown show, was the Miz promo. Apparently, he signed a new contract, or whatever the case. There were fireworks blowing off at the stage. I love the video package they did with the Miz. I thought they did a really good job with it, and I also loved where the Miz is talking about Cleveland and how Cleveland finally won the title, but yet the Miz then said, but I find it sad how you rooted for someone like LeBron James that betrayed you guys, that went to Miami, which was a big-time burn. Which, by the way, apparently Cleveland forgot that LeBron did go to Miami. But whatever. I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm just saying that right now. But anyway, let's get back to the wrestling. This isn't a basketball subject. I thought the Miz cut a great promo here. His family was in the crowd, and Ziggler's family was in the crowd. So then Dolph Ziggler comes in. He cuts his promo. He's explaining why he loves wrestling, why he loves to perform in the ring, and that he can't leave. He just can't leave. And he makes an ultimate proposition that if he doesn't beat The Miz, that he will end his career. Miz goes back in the ring, and The Miz says, if you can't hang your own career on a hanger, I'll hang it up for you. Really, really great promo. Really great program this was. And at No Mercy, 2 weeks from now, it will be The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the final time. Title versus career. And I think that's going to be a very good match. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to that match. I'm actually surprised I am. I don't think Ziggler is not going to win. I think The Miz is going to win. But we'll save those predictions when No Mercy comes around a little closer. But really good promo. We were supposed to have a Becky Lynch match, but then Alexa Bliss came out of nowhere and attacked Becky Lynch, so the match never got started. Before we get to the main event, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Randy Orton-Bray Wyatt promo. There were backstage promos, the first one being that Randy Orton was looking at some object. I couldn't tell what it was, but he turned the object, and I thought some magical door was going to appear, but that wasn't the case. Eric Rowan was backstage. There was another one where Orton had to choose between two doors. One door would have the words, I am God. He opens the door, and here's a sculpture of Randy Orton with white eyes. He goes to the other door. He slowly opens it, and Eric Rowan is in the back waiting to attack, but Randy Orton just closes the door. And then the next one was Bray Wyatt was backstage. He's saying how Orton's a coward. Orton had apparently Eric Rowan's mask, so he attacks him. Bray goes off camera. Orton sits down. He puts the mask on, and apparently he's singing he's got the whole world in his hands. But then there's some demonic thing going on. I actually don't know what was happening in those last few moments. It almost looked like there was like a video, I don't know if I want to say problem, but like an error. I don't know if it was part of the act or part of the script, or if this was a mistake in some way. But as I mentioned before, I'm just not digging this. I'm not digging this program. I'm sure when they have their match at No Mercy, which is inevitable, they will. I'm sure the match is going to be good, if not fine, but I'm sure the next program after AJ Styles triple threat, I'm sure Styles is going to face, or I'm sure Orton's going to face Styles, which I'll probably be more interested in that after this feud is over. And then we get to the main event, AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. I thought this was a really good match. John Cena was on commentary for this match. And this was some really good stuff here. I love towards the end where Styles threw Ambrose back in the ring, and then Styles attacks Cena, gets back in the ring. Cena distracts the ref because he wants to attack Styles. Ambrose has a roll-up. Referee doesn't see it until the last second, so he starts counting. Ambrose gets out the ring. He attacks Cena, gets back in the ring. Styles does a roll-up, gets the win like that. Cena and Ambrose are having a conflict. Cena drops the AA on Ambrose. Styles gets back in, tries to sneak attack, gets dropped with the AA. And then Cena basically holds the title, believing that he's going to be the 16-time champion at No Mercy, which I know it's not going to happen, because why do you want to waste a 16-time championship at No Mercy? It's logical sense. But it was a good match. I give it a 3.25 out of 5. Overall, this was, like I said, this was a fine show, kind of interesting, more so with the main event. But overall, I give this whole show I give it a 6.75. In my opinion, I thought Raw slightly beat SmackDown, but it wasn't by much. I think if the tag team match was something else, the 8-man tag, maybe if that was something else, it might have been a different story, but we got what we got. But yeah, 6.75 out of 5, and in my opinion, I thought Raw was slightly the better show, but not by much. And with that being said, this was my SmackDown review for September 27, 2016. I hope you guys enjoy. Tell me what you guys thought of the show in the comment box below. And as always, follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you next time.